Hello, my name is Mark Silva. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Nevalite and how it's worked for me in my life. I was a homeless drug addict living in an abandoned slaughterhouse. 10 years ago I got electrocuted in that slaughterhouse. I was in a coma for 2 months, hence the trach tube. I lost a lot of muscle mass, a lot of muscle tissue. My joints hurt a lot. And electricity came out of the back of my head. The exit wounds were on the back of my head and the side of both of my feet. And I've been living in pain for well over 10 years since that happened, until I met Daniel Golden. I was doing some moving for him, and he has a big building. We're moving it, working 7 days a week for months at a time, and I had a cramp in my arm. I told him, I'm sorry, I can't help you. And, I need a couple days off. I've hydrated, I've taken electrolytes, and I know my body, and it's just, I need a couple days off. And he says, no, we have a big truck, half filled in the alley. You can't quit on me now. He said, come here. He got an old coffee cup. He rinsed it out. He put some white powder inside of it, and I had a watch on at the time, and he just mixed it up and he slathered it on my arm, and he was telling me when it's gone. No sooner it's gone. Take a look at the scars on my leg. I had psoriasis, very bad. Itching was crazy, driving me nuts. Also on this one, you can see the scars right here. And my psoriasis is since gone. I put it on light for that, and also on the bottom of my feet from my electrocution, I lost a lot of muscle mass. So it feels basically like standing on. It feels like me, 270 pounds standing on skin and bones. My feet hurt all the time. Well, now I work 7 days a week as a bartender. I'm always on my feet. My feet no longer hurt because I keep a jar of Nevalite in my bathroom with a little monkey dish. And right before I take a shower, I'll take 2 minutes, I'll put some in there, I'll mix it up, and I'll just sit there, and I'll put it on, and I'll wiggle my feet, and I'll let it dry. I don't have to rub it in, I just let it dry, and it feels great. It works. It works for me the way it works for everyone else that was in pain. I have a neighbor, had a neighbor. He lived upstairs from me. We recently lost him. He had cancer he was battling cancer for 10 years. However, he didn't die from cancer. He died because he went in for a back surgery, and back surgery that I asked him when he hurt his back. I offered to put some of that stuff on. He said, no, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and they'll take care of it. And he ended up having a back surgery when I believe the Nevalite would have helped him, and he didn't come out of the back surgery, and I miss him dearly. And if you love yourself, if you're going to spend $5, $10 on medicines that are not going to work, spend 20, or on something that does work. It's a guarantee. I have many clients. Some of my clients at my bars. Okay, I run 3 bars. One of them is some of my friends are Travis Pastrana, Lindsay Adams Hawkins, the skater, Travis Pastrana, Red Bull, the racer, the jumper, the daredevil. He does Fuel TV and the Nitro Circus. His brother-in-law swears by this stuff. Tyler Hawkins. We put it on all the skaters when they bruise their hips, or when they have they're doing phenomenal things, on skateboards and BMX bikes and stuff like that. And when they get injured, they need to heal up. They have pins in their bones, and it works amazing for many things. I've given it to some of my customers for indigestion, and I mean, two minutes later, they're over there talking. First they have really bad indigestion, then all of a sudden nothing, you know. And it's kind of like when it doesn't bother you, you don't notice it, you know. But when it does bother you, you notice it a lot, and you're living with pain, and you're dealing with that pain, and um, your thought, you can't focus, you know. Why live in pain anymore, you know? And I'm not trying to tell you because I'm trying to sell you this. I'm telling you because if you have any kind of pain in your life that's chronic, that keeps coming back, that's bothering you, you're sleeping wrong, and you have a pinched nerve in your neck. I gave some to my chiropractor. He told me that stuff would put him out of business. He says, I use it very sparingly, but he knows. I put some on my father. My father's a very scientific person. I put some on his back when he had gotten rear-ended. Once again, there's, you know, he laughed. You know, he laughed, and I said, was it too cold? He said, no, it's gone.